it is. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have the privilege of test driving a 2024 BMW M2. This is the G87 BMW M2, powered by BMW's glorious S58 twin turbo straight six, putting out 453 horsepower and 406 torques. This particular car is equipped with the amazing 8 HP automatic transmission, which gives you the smoothness of a thoroughly modern automatic, but they've updated it recently, especially in the M cars, to give you kind of the shift quickness. It almost feels like a dual clutch transmission. So just a fantastic powertrain in this car. It is available with a manual transmission. I'm sure that one is amazing as well. But as a driver's car, this is about the best I've driven within the last year and a half. And that's taken in an M3 X-Drive competition, a Audi RS3, an Acura Integra Type S. The turn-in on this M2 is just so amazing and so confidence-inspiring. And if you look at the curb weight, it's actually kind of a heavy car, but from behind the wheel, it does not feel heavy. It feels planted, it feels precise, it feels fast, and it feels amazing. And the ride is stiff, which I'm okay with because the handling is so good, so I can accept that trade-off because it's certainly worthwhile. And it's just an amazing place to spend time. This car is a triumph. This is BMW doing what they do best, the best. This is where their heart is. You know, they sell all those crossover sports activity vehicles, as they call them, because they have to, and that's their bread and butter. But if you really look at BMW's past and the cars that made them legendary, it was cars like this. You know, going back to the 2002s, in the 1970s, the original M3 in the 80s. Of course, the M5 was right up there too, but this is the car. This is the one. And for some reason, this person in front of me is bound and determined to make sure that I do not get a speeding ticket. And God bless him for that. Because somebody has to keep an eye on me out here, you know. You feel the crest of the road. This is a road that I'm extremely familiar with. And the way, like, the chassis feels so stiff that you can just kind of feel it. There's not a whole lot of give in it, you know, which is fine because this is not the car for that. If you want a comfortable car, go buy something else. This isn't for you. And I'm not even saying really that it's uncomfortable, but the ride is harsh. That's the word I'm going to use. It's harsh, but it's fitting what the car can do. And if you want to drive a car like this, it's the way you want it set up. Now, you got to make sure you brake like this person in front of me did before. This curve right here, they call it the Widowmaker. So always make sure you brake if you're ever on this road before you get to the... I don't know how he went through that without braking. That is actually unbelievable. That might be the Stig in front of me. I'm not sure. If I could catch up to him and look, I would, but there's no way that I could overcome the kind of driving skill that's currently going on in that Honda Accord in front of me. And I occasionally do things in a car that I shouldn't do, but passing over a double yellow on a curvy road isn't one of them. So I'm just going to sit here and wax poetic about the twin turbo BMW M2. I've seen a couple of videos. Apparently people have put this beast on a dyno, and it's putting out considerably more power than BMW quotes. And I could believe that because this car feels fast to me. And you may, if you've never watched any of my videos or you don't know me, you might think, well, duh, it's a fast car. Yes, it is, but here's my problem. One of my cars is a 2012 Mercedes-Benz S65 AMG, which has 621 horsepower out of a twin-turbo V12 that is very smooth and very quiet. And that car has kind of ruined any sensation of speed for me in a lot of cars because nothing feels fast, because in a straight line, especially on the highway, nothing's much faster than that is, at least nothing that I drive on any kind of a regular basis. But even the S65 doesn't feel fast because it's so quiet. This feels fast. I feel the sensation of speed in this car, and I love it. This is a great car to drive. Oh, just that, even you can just tell the first time you give the wheel a little twitch, it's so responsive. It's so great. Oh God, you gotta brake in this corner. Oh, this corner right here. Oh, this is a bad one. Oh, you should take that. Oh, you should take that road. That's a good road. That is a good road. Yes, sirree. All right, let's go. Oh. Oh God, it's so good. Oh, I'm gonna scare the shit out of this bicyclist. It is so good. Any speeds, I did change that to kilometers per hour on the speedometer, just for the record. And now I have a Dodge Charger right up the trumpet of what appears to be an old Hyundai Santa Fe. So we will relax and just enjoy. Oh, this car's so awesome. You got all kind of different modes. So on the steering wheel, you have the M1 button and the M2 button. Oh, let's see, this guy, he can't keep up with this Hyundai anymore, so he's getting over. You got the M1 and the M2. What that allows you to do is you can actually program, like set the throttle response, the chassis response, the transmission shift intensity, all that. So you can make your own kind of individual driver modes, but the car has its own. There's a little button down here in the center console that says M mode. So I've just been in road this whole time, which honestly works fine for me. If you put it in sport, it does stiffen things up, stiffens up the shocks a little bit. You have a little bit sharper throttle response. The transmission logic changes. It will downshift a little bit more aggressively. And then you even have a track mode as well. And when you put it in track, you have to confirm that you want to activate track. Oh, and it says, iDrive system in standby mode, do not use on public roads. It doesn't want me to put it in track. You can put it in track and use it. When you're pulled over, you can do it, but that disables part of the traction control, and I don't need that personally. You know, I leave the traction control on when I drive cars just because, you know, I don't need, I'm not drifting this thing. I don't need to disable the traction control. I'm happy with it on, and this car allows you to have plenty of fun within those realms. Let's see, let's put it in manual and just play around with the paddles. Boom, 7th, 6th, 5th, 4th. Ooh, 3rd. Can I go to 2nd? Oh, there it is. See how it just rips those shifts off? That is a torque converter automatic. That is freaking great. Listen to that. Right up to $6,000. Oh, this person in front of me probably doesn't even notice me, honestly. I find that so many drivers, at least where I am in Southern California, are so oblivious and so often looking at their phones. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm guilty of it sometimes too, but I'd like to think that I pay a little bit more attention than the average driver. Boom, boom, boom. And the great thing about it is I'm not wearing out any clutch packs when I do that. So much fun. Put it back into drive. What a car. What a car. Oh, BMW. I wish they didn't have to build so many different kinds of cars, because I think it kind of dulls the focus. Full throttle. Oh my God. Yeah, this car feels fast. This is fast. Look at that, already doing 82 kilometers an hour. Unbelievable. Ah, it's great. I love this car. I really genuinely do. Well, that's really about all there is to say about it. And I hope you enjoyed my video. I made a full review. I'll put a link to that in the description also. And if you get a chance to get behind the wheel on one of these, don't pass it up. As always, you know, hey, leave me a comment, like and subscribe, do the whole YouTube thing. I'll catch you on the next one. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.